Hey guys, Evan Oric here, back with another live stream. How are we today? I once again forgot to take off my glasses. That is now a second time in a row. I don't know how I did that. I know it may sound like I'm trying to do that on purpose to try and get attention here, but I swear I keep making that mistake. Second time around, second time. Hopefully, third time's a charm. I don't do it anymore. But we are live, guys. So, the primary topic of this stream is that summer has begun. What it will mean for this channel. Hopefully, we can talk about what you guys have planned for your channels now that summer has begun. Certainly, it already began for most people. Where I live, it starts in late June. The difference is we go back later than most people. So, there's a plus side to starting later. There really is. But well, let's see here. Give me 1 second. There we are. Hello, Jarvera. I'm here finally. Yes, that is true. Because usually, no offense to you or anything, it's just you join always a little bit too late. And I always feel bad. But welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, summer has begun. Let me lower this down a little bit. Summer has begun. Frankly, I'm not going to talk too much about this topic. I just wanted to make it a topic because it is, it's pretty significant. However, I will say, starting off with this topic, that I have mentioned what it, the most important points as to what it will mean for this channel in the Schools Out vlog that I made 2 days ago. I always do one of those every single time school ends because it's always important to give you guys an update that, now that I'm in summer, what does it mean for this channel? So I will talk a little bit about it in this stream. But primarily, if you want to know the major details of it, there's not even that much to share, honestly. But if you want to know the major details of it, check out the Schools Out vlog. Going back to what I was saying, so continuing on to what I was saying, I will kind of repeat what I said in that video here a little bit. First and foremost, my policy, I'm treating this like it's like a law, but like my policy on this hasn't really changed in the last few years, and that summer does not make a massive difference for this channel. It's not that the only difference is the availability. I will technically have more availability to make videos now that it's summer. The problem is I you know I don't even know which videos to make during my free time because I don't make any more shows. I work mostly on the fan films. So that's what I'm going to be doing most of the summer. Most of the summer I will be working solely on the fan films, making sure that those get worked on and that there's effort put into that. And I am making sure that this fan film is the best one that I've made. I know I say that every single time, but this looks like it's already 10 times better than Mecha Annihilation just based off of the camera quality alone. It is a Canon Rebel T6i camera. I don't know if you guys remember, but I've always been raving about how that type of camera is the reason why it looks so good. Um, so yeah, I mean that's just that's just the deal with that. Um, as far as so I'm just working I'm spending most of my summer working on that. Any other videos that I'm capable of making over the summer due to my availability, that depends on if I have and I mentioned this in the video, that depends on if I have the subject matter to do it. For instance, I could always make a figure review if I wanted to, but I need to review a figure to do so. To which, by the way, I've never announced this publicly, but I am pretty much done with figure collecting, so there's no chance I'm going to be making those videos even if I wanted to. I just have no more shelf space. I don't even really have the interest of collecting figures. Certainly not going to sell them as most people do. I want to keep them, honestly, for the rest of my life. If I ever have children, I want to give them to my children. Especially, that's assuming I get them into Godzilla in the first place, because, it's always nice though if you could do that. So yeah, I mean that's just the deal with that. Oh, excuse me. Um, that's just the deal with that. So, um, I'm just working all this, working on my fan film. So I'm done with figure collecting, so I can't really do any more figure reviews. Fan review show episodes I'll always do if people release fan films, but that's just dependent on if there's a fan film. Short battles I do, but I already do those every once in a while, so I don't milk them out. I guess I could do some skits. Honestly, the only video that I could constantly make time and time again are top 5 videos. But and those do get some decent views, but I don't really enjoy making them so much. I just kind of make them because I don't really have many other ideas of releasing content, like any more active content ideas. That's the problem, is having active content ideas. Like I said, short battles I want to release every once in a while. Vlogs, I mean, you have to have substance material for vlogs, which I don't have at the moment. Top 5 best sci-fi fan films of all time, like stuff like that. Top 5, I guess, but I don't really enjoy making them so much. Fan review show depends on if there's a fan film. Figure reviews depends on if I have a figure and I'm done with figure collecting. Again, never announced that publicly, so now you know. Um, Box days, that's also not going to happen because I'm done with figure collecting. So I'm really limited to active content I can make. So in other words, point being, summer's begun. It's great for free time and working on the fan film, but active content just won't be right. Just won't be there, guys. It just, I trust me. I think you're better off having me use my free time to work on this fan film because once it comes out, it will be long. It will be worth your time. And of course, I can't give details on it now. But when I upload the teaser trailer for it, which will be in 2 weeks, you guys will get the most details on it that you've ever had before because I will announce the name of it. You'll see some great shots in there, and also you'll get to a sense of what the plot is all about. You know. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to finish Dovahkiin: The War for Earth. Yes, I'm still working on it. Well, no, I'm glad you're still working on it. I know you're treating it like, oh, I know I'm still working on it, but no, that's great. Take as much time on it as you can. I'm not just saying that for you. I'm saying that for any fan film creator because fan films are just so much better when you just work so hard on them. And the one that I'm working on now, I just think is evidence to that. I know. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Will you be making models for the film since you are not getting figures now? No, no. I mean, the fan film I'm working on now is using. I mean, I'm using the figures I already have. I mean, I don't. Uh, okay, so like that's actually a good question. So like years ago, collecting figures to me meant I got to use this guy in a movie. That's just been less and less common now because I have so many figures. I kind of just use figures that I've already had for years for the fan films that I make. So it's not like every fan film has new figures. I mean, I maybe want to throw one or two new figures in there, but I primarily use figures that I've already had for years. So not figure collecting anymore doesn't affect the fan films whatsoever because I'm just going to use figures that I already have, and I'm not the best model maker, other than Stendy and stuff like that. But that's like foam and delicate, and I don't really want to use that for filming. It was hard to. I mean, I don't want to get into a whole Stendy 2 conversation here, guys, but filming Stendy 2 and not well, not, I guess Stendy 2, but also Stendy 1 and Stendy Malevolence. Um, all of those things, they are. Um, oh, I'm yawning. Sorry about that. Um, those were hard to work with because it was foam. So to answer your question, Jarvera, it's a good question. Um, I it will not have a big impact at all. Let me see here. So yeah. Also, speaking of this is off topic from fan films. I do want to talk about especially. Well, let me see this actually, because I plan on releasing. I was gonna say I plan on releasing the teaser trailer on July 13th, but that's during G Fest, and I know people aren't gonna watch it because they'll be at G Fest. So I'll probably release it the following week on July 20th. I'll see what I'm gonna do about that. But sorry, just 1 second here. Hold on. Sorry about that. There we go. So, yeah. What was I saying? So, I forgot what I was saying, but off topic, I made a Kiryu versus Monster X short battle. If you haven't checked that out, please do. When did I release that? Did I release that on? When did I release that? Excuse me. I released it on June 20. Oh, so Friday. I released that. Oh, I remember it was like literally like the crack of dawn. So technically, when I last streamed, I did have that video uploaded, but I don't think I mentioned it. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I worked hard on that short battle. Let me see this. Imagine. Well, hello, Ark. Welcome to the stream. Imagine what? A big reason Dovahkiin: The War for Earth is taking so long at the moment is the sound effects. Well, I mean, so you're in the edit, so you're done with filming and you're working on the editing. I guess that's my takeaway from this because you really wouldn't be working on sound effects until after everything's been filmed and edited. At least with specific scenes. I mean, everything works differently. But I'm guessing now you're done filming and editing, or no? I don't mean adding them to the film. What do you mean? He's dead. Well, I was dead for a few seconds, but I'm back now. I was gonna have multiple voice actors, but I think I'll just voice the characters myself for this film. Uh, if I were you, I would get voice actors, honestly, because you just have different voice variety. If you use your voice, unless you plan on using like voice modulations, it's gonna sound like your voice every character, and it'll be really confusing. So I'd actually still suggest to find voice actors. I mean, I'm down. I don't know how I would get the lines to. I don't know if you have Instagram, but you know, yeah, I don't know if you have Instagram or whatnot, but I'm down to voice act. But I would suggest voice acting because it's okay to voice two characters as one person. I mean, I've done that several times before. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that my no, I'm not even pretty sure. I know that my first few fan films are were completely voiced by me. So uh, I'm gonna turn my camera off for just 1 second, but I'm not gonna be muted. I just have to blow my nose here. I don't want you guys to see that because that would be pretty disgusting. I'm not looking to have you guys tune out. Evan, I'm doing another stop motion contest. When? I mean, I'm willing to join, but as I was mentioning earlier, I'm just working really hard on this fan film. So, and stop motion takes a lot of time. So I don't know if I'll be able to enter. Right now, I'm like 50% sure I can, and also I guess it also depends on when you're doing it too. Like if you're doing it in the fall, that's going to be even harder for me because that's when I start college and I know I won't be able to do it. But if you do it in August, there's a 50% chance. Problem with doing it in August though, or any month in the summer, is that I'm spending all the time in the summer filming the fan film because I know I'm going to be busy in fall in college, or at least I'm almost so sure of it that I don't want to take the chance to the point where I'm filming. I'm finishing this fan film over the summer, and then I am what you call it? I am um so I can have it filmed and then I could give it over to my VFX artist and music and my music artist Robo, and so that they can do it and work on that in the fall months. Let me see this. I'm making the sound effects myself from scratch. Oh, really? I mean I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure that they still sound realistic. Like for instance, if you're gonna have a gunshot sound effect, you know, I mean unless you own a gun, I don't know how you're gonna really do that. Um, but yeah, you can certainly recreate stuff from scratch. I don't personally do that because I don't trust myself with that kind of thing. Like if I did footstep sound effects, I just know it wouldn't sound as good. Even though I'm so capable of doing it, I just know it wouldn't sound as good as like professional footstep audio. So there is a technically only one. The deadline is July 20th. That might be tricky. I don't want to commit to it now because I'm just gonna be too busy working on the fan film. But if you could give me the rules of the contest, then I'll consider it. Like how long it has to be. Like what are the rules? There is technically only one human character in the film, aside from one or seven second screen time characters. Okay. Yeah, I guess that counts. I was gonna say like, oh, you should have a few more than that, but one human. I mean, as long as you have a human story can really just have one character. A little bit harder to pull off if it's just one, but you can certainly. I mean, there's a human story. You have one human character, then you have a human story. As long as there is a story. I mean, you're not just having a human like stare at Godzilla, like you know what I mean. So one human character is a little bit hard to pull off because dialogue is engaging is what keeps viewers engaged. But no, I could see how that works. Um, Let me see this. Like I need the submissions by the 20th. All right, it does sound pretty good, honestly. Well, what sound effects are they primarily? I mean, just curious. It has to be a minute, but if it's closer to a minute, I'll take it. Okay, is that the only rule? If it's closer to a minute, I'll take it. If that's the only rule, then I might be able to. It's just I have to see. I mean, I have all these weeks off until college starts, and I just want to work on the fan film just so I can make sure that it's just as good as it can be. But um, let me see here. Um, Let me see here. I don't know why this. back. It has to be yours and no re-uploads. The theme is Last Stand. Oh yeah, bro was not a super senior. Yeah, no, I don't want to be that, right? The theme. Wait, let me see this for a thing. The theme is Last Stand. What is that really? It's kind of like, could you give me details on that? Um, oh my God, really? Hold on. Hold on, just 1 second. I'm sorry about this. Um, Hold on. Anyway, sorry about that. Let me go back to the chat here. I was just checking something right now. Footsteps and blood. I still have to do. How do you? Oh, blood you could do. Footsteps, but I still have to do sounds for buildings, fighting, roars, abilities for the film. Roars is hard. How do you plan to do roars? Remember Commander Thorn from the Clone Wars? Slightly. I mean, I kind of watched the Clone Wars on and off when I was very, very young, so I don't remember the details. But is there another example, maybe? Just in case I'm like wonky on that, because I don't want you to say the example and be like, oh yeah, yeah. Also, you know my rule. You know the rule. If there's not at least 4 people in the stream, I kind of end it a little bit earlier because not many people are joining. So I'll probably end the stream in like 7 minutes or so. If no one joins, if like over 4 people don't join. Oh, but speaking of that, we got Curtis Smith who joined, so that's now 3 people. But we need one more. 7 minutes yet, whoever that one person is. But usually when you say stuff like that, um, uh, it really just wakes people up. It's like it's kind of like karma, but good karma. Let me see this. Hello, Curtis Smith. How you doing, man? His death, Commander. Well, something unrelated to Clone Wars, if you could, not like just not not related to Clone Wars, like something different from that. If you could give a different example, like completely. How's your summer going? My summer's going good. It did just start because school ended for me. Well, it's funny. I never even mentioned this. I uploaded the schools out video on Tuesday, which was my graduation day. But I went back into school on Wednesday to say my final goodbyes to teachers, and I went back today to get my diploma. So technically, you could say that my real last day of school was today, but what good is that going to do? It's not. The real last day was my graduation that happened on Tuesday. So I was on that day. I was like, should I make the schools out video now? But I was wearing the cap and gown. I'm like, you know what? This fits the mood of the video. If I record myself talking about school ending, it just makes sense that I do it now when I'm wearing my cap and gown and whatnot. So technically, my last day of school was today because I went back into the school building to get my diploma, which was 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 very it was sad in a way because I had such a good high school experience. I think I've mentioned this before, but I had the best high school experience I could have asked for. Every year just got better and better. Ninth grade, at the time I liked because I didn't have school; it was all online. But now I kind of realize I lost a year of socializing. So I have mixed feelings about ninth grade. It was good in the sense that I got so much free time, but bad in the sense that I realized I was robbed of a year. So I don't know. It's like mediocre. But 10th grade was better than ninth grade. 11th grade was better than 10th grade. 12th grade was better than 11th grade. And not just slightly better, like significantly better each time. So I'm very happy about that. And I did a lot in senior year. So I'm very happy with the way high school went for me. I'm very, very happy. And I'm excited to start college. I understand I'm going to be very, very busy though. And I hope you guys are aware of that too, because many of you in this chat, I think, or at least some of you are younger than me. So you probably don't understand the concept of being so busy to the point where you can't make videos. But as much as I hate to admit it, guys, it'll happen to you too. And it's interesting. It's not even that I can't make videos. I mean, like I just said, this summer I'm actually more available than I thought I would be. But I'm using all the availability I have to work on one project, meaning that active content, like consistency in uploading, doesn't look like it's good, it's at a good pace. But that's not because I can't do it. I actually could do it this summer, but I'm just devoting all my time to the fan film. That's why that's why it is the way it is. Think about it like, let me see this. Wars would definitely be the hardest to make, but I think I can handle that. Yeah, all right, that's true. I mean, they everyone, every roar for a kaiju movie had an origination somewhere, so it's not like it's impossible, but it's tricky, right? Congratulations, thank you very much. Think about it like one or a few people, excuse me, fighting to the death against a greater enemy force, knowing they're going to die. I see, I see. So kind of like in essence, if I were to do a stop motion battle, 1 minute long, two kaijus, one kaiju is the main character because they're going into this fight against their other kaiju knowing that they're going to die. Or it doesn't have to be kaijus, but I'm using it as an example. Going into this fight knowing they're going to die and then still dying at the end, but having it be an awesome battle. That's pretty much it. Is that what you're saying? Um, what are you going to do this summer? This summer, I'm like I just said, I'm not going to really do much. I have, well, it's interesting. I have, like I just said, I have all this availability, but I'm just using all the time towards the fan film. So, what can I say? That's it's for you guys. It's not for me. I mean, the fan film isn't a way to help me kind of like, be proud of the work that I'm actively doing, but it's for you guys too. I'm making this for you guys. So most of the summer I'm going to be working on the fan film. And you could say that's doesn't sound fun, but to me it is because I like making movies. It's what I want to do when I get older. So, I just have to hope that you guys enjoy it and that it was worth my time making it. And I really think it will. I mean, it's just there's been no fan film like it in terms of just how good it looks. And I know that might sound like I'm bragging. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to decide that when the trailer comes out, or when the film comes out. You shouldn't judge it by the trailer, but the trailer you'll see. I mean, trailers you ideally want to include the best of the best shots. Oh yeah, I'm no longer a freshman. So you're a sophomore in high school? Is that what it is? How'd you like your freshman year, if that's the case? The film is 27 minutes long at the moment. With the human characters, it will probably be 32 to 35 minutes long without credits. I mean, that's good. I mean, I was, if you asked that to like 14-year-old Evan, I would have said, "Oh man, if only it was 15 to 30 minutes." But I've been a hypocrite because Mech Annihilation was 35 minutes, and this fan film will be even longer than Mech Annihilation from the looks of it. I don't have a confirmation on that, but I can just tell you from the looks of it, it will be like probably my guess would be 45 minutes, you know, um, but it will be worth your time. And a fan film can't be too long. So a fan film being 15 to 30 minutes, I'll just say is still my rule if you're starting out with fan films, which you are, Jarvera, but that's just slightly over the edge, so it's fine. If you're trying to, if you're used to it for a long time and you know how to make good stories, it's easier to cheat a little bit and go 35 minutes, 40 minutes, but definitely not over an hour. I mean, I still think that's so important because then at that point no one watches it. I mean, it's like you have divisions of people that are going to watch certain bits. You'll have the division of fans that'll just watch the monster scenes. You'll have the division of fans that are willing to watch the full thing but don't because it's too long and they get bored, even though it can look as visually amazing as you want it to be. As it being too long is a big problem. So, what can I say? It's important that you don't make it too long. But 32 to 35 minutes is fine. It's absolutely fine. And without credits, if it's 30, credits shouldn't be that long. I mean, credits should be like especially if you're gonna have no voice actors other than yourself. It should honestly be like 30, like an extra minute. I hope, unless you want to have the credits slowly go up. But you shouldn't do that because that's adds to that just it's a slow pace kind of move. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I get the concept of it. Am I able to do it though? I don't know, Ark. I would like to say yes, but I'm using all my time to work on the fan film, and it's in 20 days, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. So I'm 50-50 on it. Right now I'm leaning no. I'm sorry because I really just have to focus on making this fan film. I have only this summer to film it because I don't want to risk thinking I have the summer and the fall, and then finding out in the fall I'm too busy to film the last few scenes, and then just delaying it endlessly. So I don't know. I can't promise anything. I'm sorry about that. I hope you can understand. You like Kaiju Summer? Let me see. You like Kaiju Summer celebration of your favorite Kaiju movie monsters? Mothra, Baragon, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla. What do you mean if you like the Kaiju Summer? What's the Kaiju Summer? Is it kind of like you're just using the summer to celebrate your favorite kaiju's? Because if anything, I'm celebrating it. Well, I can't really say because it'll give details away for the fan film. But hi, Evan. Hope your summer started off great with the world's largest live comedy show that went on last night. Well, hello, Christian. Welcome to the stream. And as much as I know what you're referring to, I'm not going to get into that because this is not a political discussion. Um, Give me 1 second. Sorry. Hold on. Um, Let me see here. Um, Let me go back here. Let me see this. Um, Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Let me see this. I did make our shoe for the destruction of the world. That is true. That is true. When I say fan film experience, I do mean a bit more than just one fan film. Like I've literally made, if you're counting like my fan film franchise, Showa Heisei Reiwa, I've made 18. And if you count all the Godzilla movies I've made before that, I've made like 20. No, actually more than that. One, two, three. Uh, Four, five. I've made like 23 or 24. But the first half are just all horrible. So, you know. Um. All right, fair. Actually, I've changed my mind. I should have other voice actors. Yeah, no, it is best because it'll just it'll give you a wide range. Also, I didn't even mention more people joined, so I'm not going to end it off. If I did, I would have ended it 2 minutes ago. So the stream will keep going. It mostly works though. Saying I'll end it if and however in the span of time if no one joins, and then sure enough, people join. It really does work. It's amazing. Um, it's Kaiju Fans of the Summer. Is it like what do you mean like G Fest that kind of thing? Like Kaiju like oh you're talking about if you're talking about G Fest then I'm not going to G Fest. I went last year. Um, I just don't see. I'm just not interested in going this year. Evan, do you want to know what my favorite film of yours is? What is it? Me personally, my favorite piece. Okay, well, that's a little bit under wraps. It's under the carpet actually. But thank you, thank you. What's up, Evan? How you doing, Red Hudson? I haven't heard from you, man. How's that? How's it going? Um, but yeah, no, it's yeah, you're better off getting more voice actors. You really are, just because it's more convenient. Um, um, Let me see here. Also, off topic, we are five. Oh, but by the way, does anyone have any questions about the summer has begun topic? I mean, I've left that open for like 20 minutes now. But does anyone have any questions about it? Like summer beginning, the channel. Any questions about that? Um, Also, off topic, I am 5 subscribers away from 1,500, or excuse me, 1,450. So 5 subscribers away, and then we are then 50 away from 1,500. And I really think I can actually reach that before the end of the year. I'm really hoping I can. Um, Let me see here. I don't really trust Social Blade, honestly. I find that they've been really inaccurate, at least in regards to me. I don't know if they've been accurate for other people, but let me see. Future projections. Yeah, so it says, according to this, it says that in 2 months I'll reach 1,500, but I don't know if I believe that, honestly. I'd have to see. And it says that by the end of October I'd have almost 1,600, which again, same thing. Don't know if I believe that, but we'll see. Um, that'd be nice though. 2 months, 1,500. We'll see. It's very unlikely. I think in 2 months I'll have like 1,475 in 2 months. I'd like to hope. But anyway, just going good. Just going good. Just got out a new short battle. Nice. Well, I'll check it out as soon as the stream's over. Um, if I remember correctly, your sets have been improving a lot. So let me see here. Kiryu versus X Gaios. Well, we had a similar battle going on. I did Kiryu X Monster X. So hopefully you can check that out, just like I'm going to check yours out. I'm kind of skimming through it right now, but I will watch it. I just want to say it does look very, very good. So far, my only suggestion right off the bat is that the lighting should be brighter if it's daylight, but this looks really good. Really, really good stuff. Um, yeah, absolutely. Let me see here. Uh, let me see here. The intro will probably be 1 minute to 1 minute 45 seconds, somewhere around there. That's a good amount. Yeah, that's actually good. That's good. I mean, I have that for my fan film. I actually haven't always had this, but recently I've had recaps from the last film. So, when's the film dropping? Well, first off, I just want to say I don't think anyone has any questions about the summer being starting. So we're just gonna get straight to whatever you guys want to talk about for the remainder of the stream. When's the film dropping? The film is dropping. I don't want to give a specific release date until I release the teaser, but in the late fall is when I want to release this. Remember how I was trying to convince you to get more voice actors back when you only voiced by yourself, Evan? Actually, I'll be completely honest. I have a good memory, but I actually don't remember that. But I believe you because for a long time that used to be a problem, and I just didn't really think about it. So anyway, but that's probably right. Uh, the intro is technically a part of the story which is why it's that long. Well, yeah, the intro has to be a part of the story because if I'm remembering, I mean, that's how you set things up. So of course it's a big part of the story. Yeah. Um, hello, Clorox. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, I gotta get going. See you, Evan. See you, Ark. Anyways, how has it been since graduation, Pookie Bear? Ark's like Pookie. Uh, no, it's been good. It's surreal. And the day of graduation, it's I don't know about you, but I tend to feel sad about things ending. I mean, unless I've hated it. Honestly, the things that I've experienced in life, I've been blessed in that a majority of it, I have been very, very happy by the end of it. I have enjoyed it. I have loved it. A majority of I mean, whether it be school, like a summer camp kind of thing, a film camp, a film class, acting class, I've enjoyed almost every single thing that I've done that's like an extracurricular thing or curricular in itself, like education. So anytime it ends, the day it ends, and the days that follow it, I end up being sad. Like I end up being down, like more so that I should be happy that I made it. I'm kind of just like, oh man, like it's actually over. Like I'm gonna miss my friends. I'm gonna miss that. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks like this, but in a way, it's disappointing because I should be, like for instance, my graduation day. I'm telling you, I was like 70%. No, maybe that's too much. Like 60% sad, 40% happy, and I kind of wish that's just how my body. It's just how I reacted to it. I kind of wish I didn't react to it that way, but I did. And but since then I've been, and also by the way, the days that follow, you learn to care about it less and less. Like right now, I am not anywhere near as sad as I was the day of graduation. I just wasn't. I was. I'm starting to get over it, even though it's just been a few days, and it's going to continue to go that way. Hello Kaiju 1952 Studios. How are you? 1952. Why 1952? Didn't Godzilla start in 1954? I'm curious. Genuine question. I'm not trying to make fun of you there. I hope Duvagon: The War for Earth can be out by late July. That's good. Yeah, you have a month. You have a month to work on it. Hi. Hello. What do you think of the Quiet Place movies? Haven't seen the new one, but I think the first two heavily overrated, kind of boring. I don't know if they're overrated. I think the concept for it is really, really good for a horror film. And by the way, you could also even argue that it's not even it does follow the genre of horror. But I think of it more sci-fi, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of like the newer Alien movies where, like for instance, the first Alien movie was sci-fi. I mean, that was real sci-fi. You could say it was horror, but that was more sci-fi than it was horror. Nowadays, the newer Alien movies are more horror than they are sci-fi, but there's still a sci-fi element to it. I think Quiet Place falls under the same category. So I liked it for being a mix of both sci-fi and horror and not just horror because plain horror movies have been really, really bad in the last few years because they're generic. They've mostly been sequels of things that have been made 30 or 40 years ago, like the Halloween films and Michael Myers. It's all the same, and I just can't stand it. So, um, what can I say? I do like them. I wouldn't. I don't know if maybe slightly overrated. But I think that the concept is really good. I like the concept a lot for the plot. Okay, bye. Well, you came in and out. At least you said hi. You don't have to be sad. It's over as long as you hang out with your friends this summer, and I will. Deadpool and Wolverine. I think we both know that's going to happen soon, and I am excited for that. That's probably the last MCU thing I'm excited for. I'm gonna try and soak in these memories as much as I can because it'll be the last good MCU thing ever. When I say intro, I don't mean an opening fight like Jake's King. I mean an intro to the villain. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean that's still important because the villain is a part of the movie. I mean, it's still yeah, I agree. It's still a central part of the story. Evan, it's the same reason why my old username was Godzilla Fan 1952. Oh, that's right, but I don't remember why it was 1952. I still forgot. I watched Alien on Disney Plus. Why Alien on Disney Plus? I actually didn't know it was on Disney Plus. Um, Let me see. Is it Alien 1979? Let me see here. Is it on? No, for me, Alien's on Hulu. It's not on Disney Plus. You sure you're not confusing it with Hulu? Because it's not a Disney movie. It says here that it's on Hulu. So I don't know if maybe you're looking at a different Alien movie, but no, it's not on Disney Plus for me. I don't know why. The Crazy Kaiju here. Hello, Jar. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Um, but um, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. Um, Let me see here. Um, wow. Anyway, so so yeah, it's been so I've just been who was I talking to just now? I was talking to yeah, I don't get the 1952 thing. I need clarification on that, Christian. Let's see here. um, but yeah, no. So I'm also making Godzilla 1954 versus Godzilla -1 right now. It will be the 1,100 subscribers. That's great, and also congrats on reaching 1,100 subscribers. By the way, when did you reach 1,000? I feel like I've completely missed this. Because congrats on that. I don't think I even congratulated you on reaching 1,000. When did you reach 1,000? That's great. Um, I have to tell you, Dravera, what I really love about your channel is your commitment to just making stop motion content, like through and through. Because stop motion is a very hard thing to keep up with. It just takes so long. It's one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant to join ARC's contest, is because it doesn't matter if it's a 1 minute stop motion video. It's a 1 minute stop motion video. It takes a long time, especially if you want it to be good. And I just can't commit that kind of time, you know? Um, Let me see this. So I don't know. I just love how you're being consistent with it, despite the fact that the medium you're using is so difficult. It's not easy. So props to you on that. Let me see here. Um, but yeah. Let me see this. I also made um, what does FW stand for? Godzilla versus Haste. Oh, Final Wars. Duh. I also made Godzilla Final Wars, Godzilla versus Hasty Godzilla recently. Nice. Is that yeah? It's stop motion too. I have to assume. I have to watch these. I feel bad for not watching some of your more recent videos. I've just been really busy myself, but I will. I promise. Um, Let me see here. Um, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Hold. Sorry about that. Let me see this. I have the name of Kaiju Holidays on my community. You mean like your community homepage? Um, let me see here. Um, hang on. But anyway, so it's but yeah, I have to check that out, Trevor. I should honestly, I wish I could make short pedals more often, but the problem is, as soon as you make them, too many of them, you kind of milk them. I made that mistake in like 2019. I know. Let me see this. Yes. In that case, I'll have to check it out soon. Welcome to the stream, Turbo. It's Turbo. That's what I hear when I see that. In any case, though, um, so, um, so yeah, we're just talking about whatever you guys want to talk about in chat. Um, let's see here. I'm surprised people took the video about the Hayek Godzilla 2019's well. Which video was that again? Was that where you were saying, um, let me see here. Was that where you were, I'm trying to find it. I think I saw it, but I'm not 100% sure. Where you did stop motion test with the Hayek Godzillas? Is that what you're talking about? Or just like a specific video with a Haya figure? Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm back. Like a few days ago. But I'm saying, like, was it what kind of specific Haya video was it? Because if it was a few days ago, I don't think I might have watched it. I'm not 100% sure. But in any case, um, so yeah, no, I would like to honestly make more short battles, but it's just you make too many of them and you milk them. Which is funny though, because they are the videos that get the most views on my channel. Like if you look at my channel analytics, they get the most views. The reason why I think they get the most views though is because I don't do them as consistently. So if you do them less and less and less, they get more views. It's kind of like if you were to just suddenly disappear and then come back and make a return video. Like that video will get lots of videos because you have returned to something. Just like with short battles, take a long time between each one. I'd say 3 months or so. The one that you come back with tends to get a lot of views just because you took 3 months in between each time, like longer intervals of time. So that's just the reason why I think they do so well. If I were to do them every single day, I guarantee you they would not get that many views. And they also, like many of my other types of videos, like figure reviews, for instance, they never get lots of views in the beginning. They only get thousands of views after a few months. So I've never been the best content creator when it comes to getting like 1,000 views now, 24-hour period. I don't know. I guess people are better at that when it comes to like spreading the word around their newest video and whatnot. But I'm just not that good at that kind of stuff. But anyway, see this. Hold on. Why is that? I know I just brightened up my face, but if you could just give me a second here. Hold on. Well, in any case, sorry, I just hold on. There you go. Let me go back to my live stream now. It's my experience with the Hyatt Toys Guzzle 2010 video with me holding the broken figure. Oh, I see. Yeah, figure opinions can get pretty controversial depending on your audience. Let me try and see this. My experience with it was bad. Um, yeah, how did that get 793 views, 77 comments? Wow. I guess these are people. Let me see. What do people say? Are these people that are agreeing with you? I guess so, because you said you're surprised by the reaction, but um, I don't have my glasses in, by the way, as you can see, so I'm kind of like squinting to read these. But yeah, no, yeah, figure opinion videos can get really controversial, especially with it with the high. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Um. So I don't know. It's just whatchamacallit? It can get controversial. Yeah. I don't have any Haya figures. Maybe I should. From what you're saying, I probably shouldn't get any, but maybe I should. I'm not sure. Um, but in any case, so let me see here. So we are five. Like I said, we are 5 subscribers away from 1,450. I'm thinking we can maybe reach 1,500 by the end of this year. I really do think it's possible. Because I'm trying to remember, when did I reach? Hold on. When did I reach? When did I reach 1,300? I'm trying to see here. When was this? Didn't man? Why doesn't it give? Wow, really? Hang on. So apparently it says that I had 1,410 in late May. I really don't remember that. I thought I got like 1,400 in like, I don't even remember, like a while ago. It feels weird the way time flies, but I can confirm this this one way. Can see if I can confirm it. Where are they? Oh man, how was I able to? I had a way of being able to check my older stories, but I don't know if I can do it anymore. I'm not sure. I don't know. Man, that's funny. I really just don't remember how I could check that. I have to check on that soon, but I'm not 100% sure. In any case, I'm actually going to try and get five more. If those figures stuck, then I'm quitting the line. Then I'll continue to get them. Yeah, wait, trying to get five more. Which five are you trying to get? Well, actually, wait. Tell me that in the next stream because it just hit 8:20. So this will be around the time that I'll be ending off this live stream, guys. Thank you for joining. Remember, summer has begun, so I will have more availability to make videos, but it won't be active new content. It will be time going towards the fan film. That's what I'm mainly working on. Even though I have free time to make videos, I'm mainly working on the fan film. So that's the reason why this summer might not have the biggest impact on active content. So hope you guys understand that, but it'll be worth it once you see this fan film. It's looking great. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.